Angry Worlds! Random thoughts that I get every so often and almost all the damn time. It also doesn't really help because for most of you that probably don't even know this, I have ADD, attention deficit disorder, for most of you that probably don't even know this. But I'll go into full detail on that in a different type of video, but for now, most random thoughts I usually get. But fair warning, this may be off the wall and a little bit crazy and insane and too imaginary, but yet again, this is my random mind that just goes through this whole entire scenario. Just like, you know, those life-size mannequins actually look like people. Sometimes I actually think that they actually use real people, but then there's the whole entire concept of like they use molding, but they just throw somebody into the molding and it's like, you thought that this was a modeling job, but it's not. It's really a doll making factory. Like, can you actually imagine like an actual supermodel that's like on the catwalk and stuff like that gets shoved into a molding just to make a clone of her, just be shown everywhere in the stores? That's actually a little bit too creepy. Like, can you imagine just being like, said that you're having one other job and then they just shove you into this molding just to make a copy of you and be like, okay, you're done, here's your money, and be like, wait, what's going on? We're making mannequins of you. The fuck? I thought you said this was a fucking photo shoot. What do you mean you're making mannequins of me? Oh, we're using this for the latest JCPenney's lingerie type thing, or, you know, any type of thing that we can use this for. Thanks for letting us use your body. Bye! I feel violated now. Yeah, like basically random crap like that. And it's just funny, because just imagine, like, you're looking at a mannequin and you're just sitting there thinking, like, that kind of looks like Morgan Freeman for some reason. By the way, clothing stores, take notes, because if you have a whole bunch of mannequins for menswear looking like Morgan Freeman with his suave voice, I guarantee you'll get a lot of sales going on. Hashtag Morgan Freeman for ads. I'm sorry, I saw the new Mountain Dew commercial with Morgan Freeman in it for Mountain Dew Ice, and yet again, he's the one guy that you can easily use for any commercial. Just pay him, and I guarantee you, he'll sell you the product and everything else. But look at me, I'm rambling on yet again. Thank God this is just another one of these videos where I can just be like, going off the walls with my random nonsense. Like I said, some of the stuff that I say and I think out loud that's just like, well, random, I told you it's not gonna make sense. Like whenever I see a cloud, I see like two different characters waging war at something. Sometimes I see that, and then sometimes I just see like these grotesque monsters or a skull or whatever, which is pretty much normal with some people. Some people can actually see that, and then some people are just like, "You're fucking crazy. That's just a fucking cloud formed by fucking heated up water." Shut up. I'm trying to watch this battle that's commencing in the sky that's going in slow motion between the thunder god Thor and the other thunder god Zeus, you see? Like, can you imagine seeing Kratos in the modern day world dealing with anger management classes, and along with that also trying to do the day-to-day jobs that we do nowadays? Can you imagine how angry he would be? Can you just imagine like Kratos going, "Walmart executives, I've come for you," while climbing the Walmart tower or something like that? I don't know. Where he gets to the top and then he's just like, "Sam Walton, I've come for your head and my revenge! How dare you pay the Ghost of Sparta minimum wage, you fool!" Or simply thinking about the fact, like, any type of video game genre's world, like, all of them put into one with us would really be chaotic and really weird, but would also make life a little bit more interesting. Like, can you imagine just, like, Bowser kidnapping Princess Peach and coming to the United States and be like, "Mario, you're going to have to climb the Empire State Building, but it's on fire." But then it just ends up turning out to become another Super Smash Brothers in real life, and then we're all having to deal with Master Hand and Crazy Hand and all the other Smash Brothers characters. Can you just imagine Little Mac just punching people in the streets? Just like, "Yeah, get him, Little Mac. Yeah. Yeah, what do you want? You want my money? Here, take my wallet." "No, please stop punching me." "No." "Yeah, Little Mac, get him. Yeah, Little Mac, get him. Nobody likes Billy anyways. Ah, punch the living shit out of him." Ah. Or just imagine like Deathclaw from Fallout grabbing one of the soldiers from Black Ops 3 and right in mid-flight when they were trying to jetpack and just like slam him into the ground. Or if you can imagine like the characters from the Call of Duty series going against the Metal Gear characters, like the Metal Gear Solid characters and everything. Can you imagine Big Boss getting into like a Metal Gear and just fucking everything up in the Call of Duty series? Then have Dr. Eggman and Dr. Wily end up hijacking Metal Gear, and then Sonic in the background going, "Oh no, that's no good." Yeah, just simply thinking about some of that stuff would actually be really crazy, but let me go ahead and change the subject again. Like, whenever I hear some type of music that I like, sometimes I imagine trying to do animation, and note that I can't do animation, but I want to actually learn how to do it. But just imagine like drawing up everybody that I know through the community and everything, and just putting them in the music video and such, like put violence in there, dancing with Vince Crow and so on and so forth. But yeah, I've also thought about multiple ways that I could possibly do, you know, like little animation short type things. But yet again, the only thing that I can do right now is just draw it on paper, then scan it, and then trace over it with the old GIMP here, and you know, use that as a basis and try to use those frame by frame. But that's already going to put a lot of strain and work on me already. So yeah, let's not do that just yet. I'll wait until I have the right proper software to do all that. But anyways, sometimes whenever I see day-to-day items, sometimes I look at them in a different light sometimes, because like sometimes I'll end up seeing them as like a spaceship or some type of thing that could be used for like a model design for some type of weird anime type thing. Like you know those little air freshener cone things that whenever you open them up they have these type of gel things that help make the room smell nice. Well, sometimes whenever I look at those I end up thinking like, when that opens up, that's like a capsule that's containing like an alien in it sometimes. So it's like like, you know, like the symbiote from Spider-Man, like Venom and Carnage and Anti-Venom now. Like, can you just imagine something like that in a little container like that, and just right when you open it, it just latches onto you and you go, no, no, ah! That's where sometimes my mind goes into. So, yet again, like I said, my mind goes into overdrive whenever I don't really sit there and think, or just random thoughts that pop through my head here and there. Like, can you actually imagine like somebody from Star Wars, like the Jedi and Sith, they keep on slipping over something? Like that epic moment on the Revenge of the Sith where Obi-Wan's like, "I have the high ground, Anakin," and then just imagine him just slipping, just like, ah! into lava. Or when Palpatine starts attacking the Jedis on Revenge of the Sith, and he just ends up messing up the landing and just ends up falling, just breaking his hip, and just, ah, my hip. Or also imagine Darth Vader's cape getting caught in one of the doors and he can't get it loose, and he forgets how to use the Force, so he's just like, no, fuck it, and uses the lightsaber to cut the cape. But I also sometimes get the random thought of what would be good for a match for a battle between anime and comic book characters, and then I always end up going to this concept of like Monkey D. Luffy versus Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four versus Plastic Man from DC Comics. That kind of a little interesting there. Or have Captain America versus BJ Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein. That would be also one hell of a battle. Two fictional characters that went and defeated Adolf Hitler. Or you can have the ultimate nightmare scenario here where you have a xenomorph mixed in with a predator, mixed in with a necromorph, and mixed in with the creatures from Feast. Which, if none of you know what the creatures of Feast are, just watch all three movies and you'll understand why those things are a little bit more scarier than xenomorphs. Yeah, very scary. And also, it's rated R for reasons. Let's just say that if you have a weak stomach, don't watch that movie. It will sicken you. But it also has really dark humor, so if you can't handle that, well, yeah, don't watch the movie. But I'll give you guys some good old pictures of what the Feast creatures look like here and there, so that way you can get a good gist of what they kinda are. So that's just a small bit of random thoughts that I usually get. If you guys enjoyed this, make a comment down below and let me know what you think about this. And today's shout out goes to Pixel Dwellers on YouTube and to Proper Play on Twitch. Link to their channels will be in the description down below. But as always, if you guys and gals enjoyed this, make sure to smack the like button with your face. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also ring that bell notification to let you know whenever I release a new video or live stream. And also, don't forget to leave a comment down below like I said before. And I will see you all in the next live stream or video. Bye bye. Boy. But if you want to see more artwork that I do that's not going to be recorded, then go ahead and check out my Twitter, my Discord server, and also my Amino. I also have an Amino now. It's an app that you can get on your phone, where you can see mine and other people's artwork done on there, and so on and so forth. And my Amino server name is E.C.A.'s Art Corner. Go ahead and check it out, and say hi, and everything. And also don't forget to drop by and say hi to those channels that I gave a shout out to. And tell them that Daniel sent you. And check out the other servers that are around there on Amino, like Lavender Town, Jaden Animations, and the Odd Ones Out Amino, and so many others. Thank you for all watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!